Hello, my name is Cobi Williams, host of Palmetto Happenings with Cobi, a show all about economic development, workforce development, commercial real estate, and tourism within the great state of South Carolina. Today, I'm here with Ms. Laura Crowther, CEO of Coastal Carolina Association of REALTORS. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you, Cobi?
Life is good. Life is good. Well, tell our viewers all about yourself. You have a very interesting story, and tell us how you got to your position with CCAR.
Well, it's really not a crazy story. Just I've been a lifelong spent a lifelong career in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
I started my career in Florence, South Carolina with a family-owned real estate firm and sold real estate and was their relocation specialist for 11 and a half years until I moved to Columbia to assume a position with the South Carolina Association of REALTORS when I transitioned from listing and selling real estate into association management.
Mm-hmm.
Worked for them for about 8.5 years until I accepted a position here at the South Carolina REALTORS in spring of 2009. So now I'm the CEO and have been since then and love every day of it.
That's awesome. Well, can you tell our viewers about CCAR? Tell
Sure.
the demographics and your impact on the region.
Sure. Well, our association was chartered in 1945 by the National Association of REALTORS. And at that time, we were just the Myrtle Beach REALTORS.
Mm-hmm.
We have grown to represent Horry and Georgetown counties. And even before it was the thing to do to become a regional organization, we are the culmination of 5 local associations in the area, from Conway, North Myrtle Beach, all the way down to Georgetown. So we've all come together to create the Coastal Carolinas Association, representing just over 5,100 members here in Horry and Georgetown counties.
Mm-hmm. What makes the Waccamaw region and even the wider state of South Carolina, attractive place to shop, eat, and live?
I think without a doubt, Cobi, it is quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
There is such a yearning from people outside of South Carolina to move here simply because we have a wonderful cost of living. We have a wonderful place to live, whether you are living in the upstate
mm-hmm.
of Greenville, in the Midlands, or if you're living on the coast. Of course, I'm quite partial to the coast because I think our quality of life is better, but no doubt it's
mm-hmm.
quality of life and affordability
mm-hmm.
that others do not enjoy.
Absolutely. Hey, can you say that also plays in the why it's attractive to do business here in South Carolina, correct?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. You move your business where your employees want to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's a win-win.
The Greater Grand Strand is open. That is a saying that I think started during COVID, but I love it because it's definitely where we're at right now. You know, as a region, we're completely open and people want to be here. So what opportunities exist in the Waccamaw region that are currently not being realized right now, that if realized would really unleash the full potential of the real estate market and even the, CCAR's impact on the region?
Well, there's no doubt our real estate market and economy have been great ever since COVID. We have become the best kept secret that was leaked out to the world because people are moving here. The opportunities that we continue to have here in the Waccamaw region are economic diversity,
mm-hmm.
just sheerly creating opportunity beyond tourism. Tourism is always going to be our number one, but if we can diversify our economy and continue to have good economic development wins, bringing jobs and bringing prosperity to the Waccamaw region, without a doubt, that is what will continue to fuel our economy and our area for the long term.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And our previous guests that we've had on the show, Sandy Davis and Adam Cates, who are come to mind, and also John Orr down in Charleston, they're all about economic diversification as well. And they highlight that as a strength of this region. And talking about John all the way down the coast. So
one thing that Adam has said for years, Adam is a past president of this organization, and he has always said, from a commercial perspective, the commercial drives the rooftops. So it's a very synergistic type relationship with the economic prosperity and diversification of bringing good business to the area drives the sale of residential, which continues to drive the economy.
Oh yeah, think of it from a holistic perspective, if
Yes.
you will. Yep.
Yes.
That's what I like to think about when it comes to real estate in general. Everyone's looking at it from a holistic perspective. Being that you're from South Carolina, the Florence area, home of the Perlo. I always have to put in Chicken Bob Perlo somewhere on the show a little bit. You understand the whole concept of where our community has been and have a vision for where it's going. Kind of like looking to the past or honoring the past while looking to the future. What is currently going on in the real estate market that embraces that concept?
Well, I mean, without a doubt, just yesterday afternoon, Myrtle Beach was recognized as one of the top 10 places to move. It was reported through Realtor.com. Very exciting, just shows the popularity and the desirability that our community continues to offer. I think, as our elected officials continue to grapple with what is the best way to manage growth in a smart and reasonable way to preserve the integrity of the region and the historical beauty that we have, but also make room for the economic development and also the people that are moving here. I think collectively as groups, that's how we make the decisions moving forward that will provide for a continued good quality of life, and making sure that those that want to move here can and continue to enjoy it.
Absolutely. You understand the greatness of South Carolina, and especially our two region, PD region and the Waccamaw region. I love it. I love it. So what opportunities really could arise in our economy if the whole concept of collaboration, industry diversification really is embraced, and how would that impact CCAR?
Well, I mean, no doubt, the impact is the more people move here, the popularity grows. There's always an attraction to the real estate business. People are always intrigued by, maybe I should get into real estate and sell a house. I mean, it's so much more than that, but that is certainly one of the things that will impact CCAR. The other thing that I think is, as we continue to embrace technology and grow, real estate is local, but yet technology has broadened those parameters. So growth and opportunity for CCAR beyond Horry and Georgetown County into the PD region and beyond could be huge for us. And I think technology is going to be a big driver of that.
100%. The Silicon Harbor of the South. Sorry, I wanted to get that out there. I wanted to get that out. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. But one other thing that I think is important to mention is our partnership with CCU and the Wall College of Business, particularly through the Grant Center, and the real estate focus that you have, and the influence that you guys are having on the industry, preparing these students that have a mind for real estate to get involved with CCAR. So that's another collaboration that we have, and will have long-lasting impacts on our industry and particularly CCAR.
I love that too, because it's all about workforce development and preparing the future realtors of tomorrow. I love it, and Coastal's got a fantastic program when it comes to real estate. We have a minor and we have a concentration for undergraduate students, and our graduate students. We have partnerships, like you said, with CCAR, but also with CCIM, Appraisal Institute, SIOR, and FIOPSI, among others. And it's really just preparing these students and really hopefully keep them here in the region, and using their minds that are being created to really help push our community forward. I love it. Where do you see CCAR in the next decade?
Well, I mean, we're the second largest association in the state of South Carolina. We have a very active and robust membership.
Mm-hmm.
We started a young professionals network a number of years ago, and much to my surprise, it has been hugely successful and continues to grow. I think they are the future of our organization. We will continue to grow, as with any industry. You grow and maybe shrink a little depending on the economy and how people come and go out of the industry. But without a doubt, CCAR is strong. We are the leader among many organizations in this state, realtor organizations in this state, with what we do as far as advocacy, as far as education, and I don't see that changing in the near future. And honestly, my legacy would be that I leave this organization in a position that it is poised for greatness in the future.
Well, what are some future plans of CCAR, like immediate future plans?
Well, we are actively planning our 2024 year.
Mm-hmm.
We have a great young professional coming in as our president. We've got some exciting things that she would like for us to accomplish throughout the year, not just around education and training for our members, but also a wider community focus, community outreach. So stay tuned. There are going to be some awesome things that we will be doing throughout the year, and I look forward to sharing those with you as we unfold our big plans for 24 and beyond.
It's going to be exciting, and we 100% support y'all's efforts. It's awesome. Love it. Leaders in the region. And where it comes all of workforce development, economic development, tourism, and commercial real estate in South Carolina. It ties it all in. I love it. Well, thank you, Laura, for joining the show today.
Thank you very much for the invitation. I look forward to joining you again in the future.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for watching this episode of Palmetto Happens in Cobi. Follow the Grant Center for Real Estate and Economics on LinkedIn for future episodes. And follow me, obviously, Charles Cobi Williams, MBA, on LinkedIn for future updates on the show. And thank y'all.